Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen. Welcome to Jen Plans. So today we're going to sit down and we're just going to complete my January kind of currently page or overview page. So last year I started using this as a tool to kind of plan out my weekly pays and where I'm going to be or when I should be paying certain bills. I'm going to pull you guys in just a little bit so you can really take a look here. And I will have to turn it a little bit sideways because, again, lefty. So I wanted to, and I didn't really used to design these or spruce them up at all, but I thought, hey, I have these garden flowers, and you know me, I'm a sucker for flowers. So I thought, why don't we just put maybe just a couple of like blue-ish, maybe some darker ones, just to kind of match the mood of the month. I know that was just kind of a weird saying considering we're still we're still in the dead of winter, so I don't really know what I'm talking about, but just go with it. Bear with me. Just gonna take a look here and see if there's anything that I kind of want to use. And maybe I don't know. These are very florally, but you know what? Let's just maybe pick something that's a little more moody. Or maybe we'll just use these little corner stickers because that's just kind of what I wanted anyway. I'm just gonna take a couple of these and just maybe put them around the page. I do have quite a bit to kind of put down here, so I don't really want to use a whole bunch. But I thought it would just be nice to have a little bit of pop of color throughout the page, you know. So let's do one of those. Move this over a little bit, just make sure that you're not totally out of frame, but maybe I'll just put a couple along the bottom and then maybe a couple along the top and call it a day. So this was something that I didn't know that I was going to like as much as I do. I do a bit of budgeting. I've shared a couple of videos on my channel about budgeting, but I don't try to make it overwhelming, just because I know that I concentrate more on planning and stuff, but it's really become something that I really do enjoy. Now this one might be in the way. Yeah, so I do definitely enjoy it. I've really tried to kind of keep up on everything and, you know, make it as flexible and usable for us as possible. So it's definitely something that I enjoy. So what I started to do last year is just use this kind of overview page or currently page just as something and a tool for me to kind of keep track of everything. So I'm going to be using the important section for the kind of planner ideas and videos I want for the month. Priorities I'm going to use for my top 3. So if there's, you know, some big things that are coming up, I will be putting those in that section there. And then finally at the bottom here, I am going to break down by weekly payday and kind of put down what I need to pay for each week. That way it just helps me. I don't have to think about it too much, and I know exactly what I need to pay and how much money I have left over at the end of the week. It's just really easy for me to track it that way. So that's kind of where I started with that, and yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. I think that's all I'm going to add on there, just a little bit of something, just so it's not a boring page. And so now what I'm going to do is I have my monthly calendar just over off camera here that I can kind of look and reference from. And then that way I know exactly what I need to do. So we're going to start off with the dates. And these will be like my pay dates. And then we'll go through and put down all the things that need to be done with that. Okay, so let's start with our first day, which would be Friday, so January 5th. not going to count anything that happened before that because that was for, that would have been last month's pay. So from the 5th forward, so on this day, we have mortgage, okay, and as always, I include my property taxes in my mortgage when I'm doing this page. In my breakdown, they're definitely separate, but for now, we're gonna leave that. And I think my PC credit card, and we've got our Netflix will come out before the next pay, and I think also my internet bill. Okay, so that is for January the 5th. Then we have January the 12th. And then for that, we again, so mortgage and boat is every single week. So that will never change. Well, it will one day, but not yet. And then we have, I'm gonna put our credit card payments. Then we have our line of credit payment. And I think our phone bills, yes. Okay, so that's it for that. And then we're gonna go into January the 19th. There's only 4 weeks. So I'm just gonna leave it. I don't have to really do anything in the middle. I don't have to leave more space for an extra week, so that's fine. So on the 19th, we've got, again, mortgage. So these things become very repetitive throughout the months, but for me, it's just so easy for me to look and say, okay, I have this, 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 and this, and then just pay it every week. This monthly bank fee is a pain, but it's there. And then we have our home and auto, which comes out together perfectly. And then the last week of the month will be January the 26th. Perfect. And guys, it's always happened, like I've always done things backwards, and I'll change them up as I go through. So we've got mortgage and boat. Then we have our life insurance. And then at the end, I'm going to put in sinking funds as like an optional. So I have went through and redone our whole budget plan, and everything is kind of in its place now. So for me, at the end of each month, I'm gonna kind of go through and see what I've got left as far as funds and that kind of stuff, and then we will do that. Okay, so up here for my important stuff, again, this is just going to be my like things that this is going to be kind of like YouTube planner wise. These are the things I need to and want to do for that particular month. So I want to do a mood tracker video. Okay. And add a journaling section. Whoops, I don't know why I put it out there, but okay. I don't know about you, but this planner refresh has already been happening. Again, I've been doing this for a few years, and I still feel like I'm learning kind of what is working and what's not working for me. So my travel vlog, I already kind of have that up. I'm just having a hard time kind of thinking about if I really want to show it or whatnot, but I know that people are asking, so I might. I might just cut out some stuff, make sure that nobody's voice or anything is in it. And then I want to add a work section into my journal as well. I think that is it for this month that I want to do. So we'll see. This is along with like your weekly, I guess I'll put my weekly and then monthly spread. Videos. Okay, I might add some more to that. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. So priorities for this month are my work trip. That's from January 3rd to 5th, very short. By work trip, I just mean I have to go into work because I don't usually do that anymore. So it's one of those things. And then on the 16th and 24th, I'm at head office. And those are for different training things. So I'm going to put January 16th and 24th. And then I don't know. Oh, yes. And then I have intro training. So again, this month is very heavy with work stuff. So that's why my priorities here are kind of all work, because I am traveling quite a bit this month. So it's going to be busy, but this is kind of what I'm hoping to do with these every month. So there we are. This is what it looks like. So yeah, I just, I think I like the way that I'm doing this now. It seems to be working for me. It keeps me really organized as far as like, again, my bills, which is something I'm really getting into, my priorities, and then important stuff for my journal / YouTube / kind of social medias. So I want to make sure that I'm doing all of that. So anyways, I know that was a very quick video, but there is a kind of overview on what I do with my currently page or my monthly overview page. I hope that gives you kind of some tips and maybe gives you some ideas on how to do that yourself. Again, let me know what you guys are doing with these pages. I wasn't really utilizing them a lot over the last few years, but the last few months of 2023 really kind of opened my eyes to doing it this way, and seems to be going great. So until next time, guys, I hope that you have an amazing day, and we will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.